Okay, let's look at a retention time calculator function of Oilfield Chem app. So firstly, we click the retention time calculator button here. So we enter the main page. So in the main page, the first thing we're gonna choose is whether this vessel is horizontal or vertical. So because we assume the vessel is in a cylinder shape, so if it's horizontal, it's a separator. So if it's vertical, it's gonna be a tank, right? So let's do the horizontal one first. So after we choose the vessel type, we can then enter the flow parameters and oil rate and what's the water in oil you carry over to the next vessel. Based on this, we can calculate retention time. So you can choose different units based on what you get from the field operation stuff. You could use a cubic meter per day. You can use a U.S. barrel, U.S. oil barrel per day. So after you enter this, you need to also enter all the vessel parameters, like what is total length of the vessel, what's the vessel diameter, what is the oil water interface level, and what is the oil gas interface level from the top. So this is the first one. I just after I enter all of this, I will just click the calculator. It will give you oil retention time and the water retention time. So you may want to use this one later, right? So you may want to change the interface level, then say what's the new retention time. Then you can save this vessel, but give it a name. This is actually a customer vessel, but I will just give a random name. Let's say Cargo tank. Sorry, Cargo tank. Okay, so this vessel information is saved. Let's do another one. How about let's change this one to vertical? So we assume we did not change all the parameters. The vessel type is vertical, so we probably can change the oil rate as well. Let's change this to 5,000. 5,000, yes. So we can calculate the retention time again. Let's click this again. Okay. So we can save this vessel as cargo tank 2. Okay, so the vessel name is those vessel were saved. So if we want to look at the, let's say if we want to look at the first vessel which we saved the first, we can click this load and export button. So you can say cargo tank and cargo tank 2. So actually the first two are what I saved before. I can single click this, then I can delete this, single click this, then delete this. So we have these two, right? So we want to look at the first one. We just click the first one, then we load the first one. So you can say this one becomes the horizontal gain. So we have all the parameters back. So this is the first vessel we save. If we want to look at this one on the computer, do some other analysis, or we want to send this to customers, your colleagues, you can also click this load and export button. So here we have two tanks informations, right? So let's click the export. Then they ask you to input export file name. So I will just enter cargo tank here. So I click OK. So it will ask you to choose what program you want to use. So you can choose either message or email. Let's choose email here for now. So I will just send to myself. I'll click the send. I will check my email. So I should get the new email already. Okay, so you can see the email, then they have the vessel. I just the input, right? So then we click the Excel. So you can see this is all the informations we kept for these two vessels. Okay, we can back to the app, then back to the main page, back to the main page, then back to the main app page. Thank you.